All right, Jamie, you ready?
Hi, yes.
All right. This is kind of a joke, you know. 'cause I
Today is
pressed
still
record.
Friday, October 31st, 2025, but this is video 2.
All right. For the next video, I need a printout.
Okay.
A big, 4 times the size of this, number 3, for the next video.
Okay, sure.
All right. People make mistakes. Totally okay. Under the gun. Metaphor, obviously. And it's sad. It's sad that I have to continuously preface everything and continuously make sure that every word that comes out of my mouth is extremely carefully thought about. And everyone needs to understand that my goal has always been to avoid negativity, avoid conflict, yet I find myself at the center of controversy on a daily basis.
Just when you walk in a room.
Yeah. And one of the things that people don't really understand is that, you know, I don't recommend anyone doing this at home because at no time am I breaking any laws. As a matter of fact, what I am doing is not being a part of a conspiracy designed to abuse children, break the law, and even worse, lie about it by using the courts and illegal means to silence and suppress my voice. Meaning that, yes, all these crimes are horrible. But what's even worse is the other crimes people are willing to do to silence me. And that's the point of this channel, is that for everyone that's ever been bullied, for anyone that's been afraid to speak up, when they know that something's wrong, you have me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the voice of every human being that's ever been tormented, abused,
It's true.
ridiculed, everything you can imagine.
Thank God we have you.
Thanks. I am the bully. I make sure that human beings that are at the cause of sheer negligence by not doing their jobs that they're assigned to do, and by instilling a sense of false confidence in taxpayers and citizens that elect and pay these human beings, are actually committing crimes and a disservice to our entire society by taking a paycheck and then using that position to actually harm people like myself, Ms. Resnick, and millions of other Americans.
Yeah.
Unlike everyone else, I actually have a solution to all of this. But before I even present the solution, I need to show you a video of what happened when we went to serve one of the 4 lawyers, someone I'm going against in court. This human being is able to manipulate men, primarily, and sometimes women, to a point where the human being that I went to serve became so emotionally erratic. And clearly, he is not just an attorney. He is motivated by something a lot more, and it's sinister, and it's nauseating, but it's all true. And it has taken me a really long time to accept the fact that the reason why this happened is not my fault. And if you can see in the video, what Ms. Resnick and I were doing, we were serving legal paperwork on behalf of myself. And Ms. Resnick was doing the service, and I came in so that there would be no conflict. And can you imagine if you went alone?
No. No.
You know, and I will let the video speak for itself, and then I'll do a follow-up video after it has gone live, and I see like if people really understand that what I'm speaking to is an attorney, and I'm not pretending to be an attorney. I am my own attorney, which is pro se. That entire concept is highly illegal to represent something that you're not. And when I say that is that I am speaking to a human being who has a law degree on his wall. He's a lawyer. There's something called the Rules of Professional Conduct, which state that if you are representing a client, you must either accept service on their behalf or file some sort of a motion or something that says that you will not engage in representing legal anything that comes your way, but you'll forward and be pro towards your client. It's almost like as if your client was...
Again?
It's the same thing as if your client was arrested
Okay.
and the prosecution did not listen to a single thing the defense said. They just said, they stated their case and said you're guilty just because of that. There is no opposition that is recognized. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That is not legal if you're an attorney. You must communicate with pro se advocates. It is absolutely illegal. And not only that, it shows to your character, it also shows to your merit, it shows to the fact that you not only have no evidence, you're busted.
Well, it's almost like the most
And
litigious-
no man, unless they have some sort of an ulterior agenda, or they, I don't know, met their client for a drink innocently,
Yeah.
acts the way that this man acts. And what this man did was he conspired to steal almost $1 million from me. And he did this during a very contentious litigation process where you're not supposed to liquidate assets that are jointly owned. And this man not only was busted in his client and him attempting to do something that is highly illegal, and when we came to serve him the legal notices as well as the cease and desist, you should see the video that I will show you right after this one. I might put it together. It was filmed on my glasses with full consent with Ms. Resnick, and it was done in order to protect ourselves. It was done in plain sight, which means that I wasn't hiding
Very calm,
at all that I
polite.
was recording. I introduced myself, I did the best I could, but you should see exactly what happens. And what happens, my adversary has attorneys that are willing to not only break the law, do this. This is the kind of humans that I have to go against in court. So if this human acts this way as a human being, imagine what they actually will do on behalf of their client, especially if they like their client a little more than they would like to admit. And it's okay. You know, I've clearly been told that I'm not wanted in my marriage, but that doesn't mean that I lose my entire life as well as my right to be a father. Anyone that's watching this should be mortified that this happened to a person who not only has lived his entire life in the community. In a quarter of a century, I've never been accused of a single thing that I am being accused of after I came forward as a victim of domestic violence.
It's true.
I want everyone to understand that I am a victim of domestic violence and I am looked at as the aggressor.
Yeah.
What you are doing, if you are a part of this conspiracy, is so disgustingly immoral that there are people that are working very hard to keep this out of the media, the mainstream media, which once they take hold of the insanity that's going on here, I assure you, whatever you think that I say is negative or positive has nothing to do with the opinion of the American public that will find out that a small, extremely wealthy, overtaxed, bullied town known as Livingston, New Jersey supports child kidnapping, supports domestic violence, fully supports lying to police, fully supports the police department using any and all means to silence and suppress, and fully suppresses and fully supports the First Amendment violations, as well as the slew of the fact that I was arrested 5 separate times. Ms. Resnick was arrested once. We committed 0 crimes, 0. We did absolutely nothing wrong. We've lived our entire lives in this area. I've lived my whole life in Livingston. Everyone will tell you I've never had a single fight that, unless I stood up for someone in high school or something, but I've never in my life, ever. I love my children more than you can imagine. No one has a clue.
Well, yeah, before this, there was never any
No one has a clue of what I'm going through.
comment or anything about who you were as like a father. What are you looking for?
The remote.
Oh.
Oh, it's in my pocket. Sorry about that. I have no short-term memory, and that's a fact. So what I really wanted to say is Jamie's an amazing mom. She hustled her ass off. She gave birth to 3 children out of her body. And whatever's being said about her is not only a complete lie. Think about the pain that you're causing to her children. Think about what you're doing to 3 children who you've taken their mother from. The last video, I very calmly explained to you, like, yo, you guys fucking, excuse my language, destroyed my children's lives.
It's true.
You've turned people that our children looked at us as heroes. We were reveled because of we deserved it. We give everything to our kids.
Everything.
We played soccer with the kids. Remember the one time?
Oh yeah.
Everyone had the best
that was
time.
So fun.
Like you guys don't understand that you're taking away happy memories from our children.
Happy memories
You're just creating this horrible, contentious environment between 2 children and their mother and father. With 3 children for you, it's a little confusing. There's also like 5 people named Jared and 11 people named Jamies in this entire narrative. So I can't even begin to explain anything until I explain to you the difference between the Jamies and the Jareds. And
Yeah, it's true.
look, a lot of people don't like it, but if I have something to say, I'm going to say it publicly. I'm not going to talk about your back. You should know that I'm one of the behind your back. I'm one of the most honorable human beings you'll ever meet in your life. But you are so used to people talking behind each other's backs that you don't even understand how powerful it is for this channel to exist so I can talk openly and speak directly to the people that are causing harm to tens of thousands of human beings that don't even know what's going on. This is the media. This is the future. Everybody needs to wake up, watch the video of exactly what happens on my first day of work while I try to do my best to simply do the legal process and exactly how many hours is wasted. Watch this. Oh, happy Halloween, by the way, Jamie.
Ooh, happy Halloween.
And I was engaged approximately, I want to say 14 years ago, maybe 15. But it was a really beautiful time, and I spent a quarter of a century with a beautiful woman who has given absolutely no reason to anyone as to what on earth is going on. Okay?
Yeah,
Does that make any sense?
to me. It sure does.
Good morning. John?
Closing?
John?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm not John.
Yeah.
I can grab him for you.
Yeah, sure.
It's okay. I was just, I called you because I was confused by
What's
the
your name, sir?
text.
My name's Dan.
Dan.
Closing.
Right, of course. Oh, no. But they only had so many days, right? I could do it this week. You know?
He's coming out. How you doing? Hi, I'm John.
Hey, John. I'm Dan Reeses.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, this is a cease and desist for you.
Okay. Can you leave, please?
I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police.
Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police.
No. I want you out of my fucking office now. I want you out of my fucking office.
You don't have a
I
right to
want
speak.
you out of my
You can't
fucking
speak to
office.
me like this.
I
I will
want
leave,
you
no
out of my
problem.
fucking office.
I did
you can
nothing.
wait outside.
I will definitely leave.
You can wait out there.
I don't appreciate being
You
spoken
can wait
to.
out
This
there.
is harassment.
You can wait the fuck out there. No,
Excuse
this
me.
is trespass, asshole.
This is, excuse
This
me.
is called trespass. You're bothering other people.
I'm not
Outside.
bothering anyone.
I
I'm
need you
here
to wait
with
outside.
formal paperwork. I'm coming
I
as
need
an
you to sit
attorney.
outside.
I
You're
am.
not an attorney.
I'm a
You're
pro
not
se
even close.
litigant.
That's not an attorney. I need you to get out of here.
I don't mind leaving. I'm just
need
saying
you
you're
to get the fuck
harassing
outta
me.
here.
You're harassing me. I'm not doing anything
Get out
wrong.
of
I'm
my
waiting for the
fucking
police.
office. There's just 2 chairs right out there. Please sit in them.
Yeah, no problem. I definitely will. I just
No, I want
wanted
you
you
outta
to
here.
stop harassing me.
I want you to fuck out of my office.
You have just insulted me.
I
You have
want you
just
out
committed.
of my
This is
office.
harassment.
You're a fucking nutcase. Get out of my office.
Excuse me?
Get out of my
I'm
office.
doing nothing except giving
Get
you
out of my
formal
office.
paperwork.
Get out of my
You're an
office.
attorney that represents. You have to take legal paperwork.
Get out of my office.
So you're not taking service?
I'm not touching anything by you. Please get out of my office.
It's not by me. This
Get
is a
out of my
third
office,
party.
please.
You're being served.
I need you to
You're
get
being
out of
legally
here.
served. You're legally being served. So you're not
Do you
taking
want me to
service?
throw you out?
You're threatening physical
No,
violence?
to remove you because what you're doing now.
This is legal
trespass.
service. You just have to say I'm not taking legal service.
I'm not taking legal service.
That's
I'd
it.
like you to wait outside.
That's it. That's all you have to do. See, what you did was harassment and
Thank
verbal
you, thank
assault.
You, thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Jamie, was that all recorded? We're going to continue filming this because I realize that in order for me to really express just how messed up the situation really is and how illegal and wrong it is, I have to go very slowly and explain that there are 2 types of courts. One is family matrimonial, which is the same as a regular normal divorce court, and the other one is domestic violence court. I have never been accused of anything violent, even in this entire process.
Never.
What has happened has been a complete travesty. And I will take my
Yes.
time, I will handle business like a man, and I will show my priorities are exactly where they are because I am able to be myself. Most of you have to hide who you really are. I do not. Believe it or not, it is very difficult for me to go out in public. There are a lot of people that watch this channel on private and know exactly who I am. And a lot of people have opinions, and I'm a human being. And most people don't even understand how difficult it is to exist in a world of lies when your channel is the only media channel that speaks the truth and is allowed to talk about very important subjects that are both on a massive high level federal as well as municipal corruption. This voice is the most powerful voice in America because I am the only one that is saying the things that really should be spoken about, not the things that make money for the people that are saying it.
Yeah.
I do not take a dollar for what I do. I have lost absolutely everything by putting my trust in the US government, both municipal, county, state, and obviously the federal government has never failed me, but we don't want to get to that level. What we want to do is resolve this issue on a state level. We want to keep it real in-house. So right now it's still in-house. Township of Livingston totally shit the money bed. They could have easily mitigated this entire instance by doing exactly what they claim they are very good at, which is dealing with domestic violence issues.
Yeah.
I don't understand on what planet the chief of police can possibly even utter the words that we are very good at
No.
domestic violence situations while speaking. It's the same thing as you see a woman completely covered in bruises, bleeding out of her nose, and the chief is like, you know, thank God that we're really good at identifying the domestic violence victims. And by the way, your husband has the wife and has the kids in the house because he has a better lawyer, so you know, we have to make sure. Plus, you know, we have to protect ourselves. You know, when you're dealing with the department that's getting $18 million a year carved out without a flinch, you have 70 officers. You also have, let's say 100 human beings. Do you know how much it costs the Township of Livingston
To do what?
to employ 100 human beings at $18 million a year? $186,000 a person.
180, yeah.
That means they average $186,000 a year to be a part of a system that allows victims of domestic violence to be punished when they come forward.
Yeah.
Every
Not
act,
just
everything
punished, you're
that I'm about to
ridiculed
say,
by them.
I have to take care of something very quickly. Then I'll talk about everything in a much more confident manner. But I have to take care of something very, very quickly. Jamie, is there anything you want to say before we sign off on the second video?
Just that I'm so glad that you're speaking up about it. Someone needs to really say, and I'm appreciative that you actually have the voice to do it and gave me the guts. Because people really do need to know what goes on.
I'm speechless that you had something to add. I am speechless. I am genuinely, Jamie, how would I have ever done any of this without you? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. This is the world's best assistant, but there's a big but there. And not just hers. It's also mine, because I'm known as a guy with a huge ass. I don't want to show, you know, I look decent, you know, top up. Here's the truth. The lies are in your head. And the reason why I say that is because everything I've said on YouTube is true. I have zero motivation to lie. This channel's been around for over half a decade. With all due respect to anyone who disagrees with what I have to say, the value...
You have been saying the same thing.
The value of having a
consistently for
voice.
5 years.
I've been doing the best I could to explain why there's UFO-looking drones in New Jersey, and no one even gives a fuck. Not a single governor has even discussed this. And the entire community is totally okay with that. So I look and I scratch my head and I'm like, doesn't anyone want to know the truth? Doesn't anyone actually want to know that they were a part of a government experiment in order to control the data, that they have more than the access than they should? Why is no one actually asking me what I think? And when I say I think, I'm only going to say things I know. I have no interest in communicating about things I don't know. Please watch the movie House of Dynamite. In that movie, they display sets of movies that look like war rooms. That is not what war rooms look like. But it's a very nice Hollywood
I
representation.
was gonna say, they did a good job.
I have more hours on a federal level than any human being managing, operating, and running point on comms. I assure you, if there's an actual bomb that is airborne, that has passed all defense systems, please get ready for the attack and recognize nothing's going to be done until everyone in the United States is safe. I have no interest in revealing any secrets or any conspiracy theories, but a counterstrike does not happen while a missile is airborne. Please do not fear that. This is not true. If a missile is airborne, my team and I have completely failed in everything that we've tried to do for the last 80 years. That's it. What happens after that? I can't really get into it, but I assure you, I'm very good at my job. My issues are all personal issues that are a direct result of human beings who unmotivatingly have destroyed my income, all in an effort to disprove something that not only is true, but for 2 decades people bothered me to tell them the truth of how someone so intelligent is a marijuana dealer, or someone so smart stops making money when every 2 million he makes. Why? Take this money, take this money, take this money. Okay, I told the truth. Started a YouTube channel and everything, like a big boy. It literally destroyed my life. My wife started to beat me on a daily fucking basis, and I had to take it. Does anyone that is watching this have any idea of the mental strength and restraint that it takes for a grown man like me, who probably, if I ever actually wanted to think about like things like that, can knock out a human being in one punch? I promise you, I would never even think, because I love her. It makes no sense. The whole thing makes no sense. The whole thing makes absolutely zero sense. That the victim of domestic violence is the one that's looked at as the aggressor because police powers have been so unchecked that they can literally take a lie and then perpetrate it as fact, arrest, and send men like me into jail
Multiple times.
over and over and over again, because they want to silence the truth that I've been reporting domestic violence for years, and they've laughed at me because I'm the male.
Yeah.
So obviously I can't be in fear for her lunging at myself and Jamie with a steak knife, and I'm not allowed to be upset when all my tires are slashed for no reason. I'm also not allowed to be upset for the fact that I am endlessly...
That you don't have your kids?
Oh, I don't have my kids now because I started talking about the truth. You know, when you start talking about the truth, you get judges who look at your work on a professional level. When I put away Senator Bob Menendez into jail, and they don't understand that that's a job. It's just a job, guys. Took my kids away. That's personal. Take any man's kids away. See how sane they act. Take away a woman's children. I think Miss Wrestling's acting like a saint.
Oh, yeah.
That's an amazing mother. You know, you're talking about a human being who was married to an abusive alcoholic for over a decade. And those are my words, not her words. And I'm allowed to say it because it's true. Go look at the Bottle King receipts of, I don't know, half dozen phone numbers. Take a look at that consumption. See what that does on a daily basis for, I don't know, 30 years. I'm not a drinker.
Anybody who knows me.
I'm not a drinker.
knows the
I don't
truth.
do drugs. And the truth will eventually come out. Have I tried drugs before? Yeah. I'm a normal human being who grew up in the United States, and has very, very, very lightly experimented at a young age with certain drugs, and there are dark moments in the last 6 months of my relationship with my wife that led me to create an illusion which I knew was going to be utilized falsely against me. That part is true. I knew that no one loved me and I was being used as a human cash machine. That's the saddest part of the whole thing. And when I ran out of money temporarily, that's when the beating started, and that's when the lies. I started lying to myself. I started lying to my kids that everything is okay, and it's not. You're never supposed to put your hands on anyone you love. What everyone's doing, they're supporting one of the worst, most horriblest actions to teach children at a young age who will be traumatized for life by the sheer support of the violence. You have
It's not
all
just the
destroyed.
physical.
You have all destroyed your credibility as authoritative bodies and parents. I and Ms. Resnick are one of the few human beings that have stuck to our guns, metaphorically, and have said, no,
No.
we're good parents. You guys are absolutely wrong. I call your bluff. You have no evidence. You have absolutely nothing but lies, and you will pay a great dear price in the long term in your relationship with our children. In the short term, you have a Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that means, please look it up. My name is Dan Rhesus, and I assure you, the worst thing in the world for my enemies happened today. I woke up.
He's coming out. Hey, Dan. Hi. Hi, I'm John.
Hey, John. I'm Dan Rhesus.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, this is a cease and desist for you.
Okay, can you leave, please?
I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police.
Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police.
No. I want you out of my fucking office now. I want you out of my fucking office.
You don't have a
I
right to
want
speak.
you out of my
You can't
fucking
speak to
office.
me like this.
I
I will
want
leave,
you
no
out of my
problem.
fucking office.
I did
you can
nothing.
wait outside.
I will definitely leave.
You can wait out there.
I don't appreciate being
You
spoken
can wait
to.
out
This
there.
is harassment.
You can wait the fuck out there. No,
Excuse
this
me.
is trespass, asshole.
This is, excuse
This
me.
is called trespass. You're bothering other people.
I'm not
Outside.
bothering anyone.
I
I'm
need you to
here
wait
with
outside.
formal paperwork. I'm coming
I
as
need
an
you to stay
attorney.
outside.
I
You're
am.
not an attorney.
I'm a
You're
pro
not even
se
close.
litigant.
That's not an attorney. I need you to get out of here.
I don't mind leaving. I'm
I
just
need
saying
you
you're
to get the fuck
harassing
outta
me.
here.
You're harassing me. I'm not doing anything
Get
wrong.
out of
I'm
my
waiting for the
fucking
police.
office. There's just 2 chairs right out there. Please sit in them.
Yeah, no problem. I definitely will. I just
No, I want
wanted
you
you
outta
to
here.
stop harassing me.
I want you to fuck out of my office.
You have just insulted me.
I
You have
want you
just
out
committed.
of my
This
office.
is harassment.
You're a fucking nutcase. Get out of my office.
Excuse me?
Get out of my
I'm
office.
doing nothing except giving
Get
you
out of my
formal
office.
paperwork.
Get out of my
You're an
office.
attorney that represents. You have to take legal paperwork.
Get out of my office.
So you're not taking service?
I'm not touching anything by you. Please get out of my office.
It's not by me. This is
Get
a
out of my
third
office,
party.
please.
You're being served.
I need you to
You're
get
being
out of
legally
here.
served. You're legally being served. So you're not
Do you
taking
want me to
service?
throw you out?
You're threatening physical
No,
violence?
to remove you because what you're doing now
This is legal
trespass.
service. You just have to say I'm not taking legal service.
I'm not taking legal service.
That's
I'd
it.
like you to wait outside.
That's it. That's all you have to do. See, what you did was harassment and
Thank you,
verbal
thank you,
assault.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Jamie. Now enough of me talking. I hope you've seen enough of the caliber of human beings, especially men, that represent the adversary that is going against me in my personal matter, which really has rippled into my professional life beyond means. Ms. Resnick, why don't you take it away?
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the lens closer to you so you could hear better.
Okay.
All right, and I'll just direct the whole thing, and you just.
Okay.
This is like an interview. You remember in Seinfeld, it was like, "Ooh, Miss Bennis,
Oh, this is so weird.
Jamie, there's nothing
I
weird
feel
about
very
it.
weird about it.
You're reading from
All
a
right.
piece of paper. Stop.
Legal memorandum of statutory and professional violations. Unlawful real estate activities involving 1193 U.S. Route 22, Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Prepared by Daniel M. Rhesus. Introduction. This memorandum summarizes the apparent statutory offenses and ethical breaches committed by Mallory Glass Rhesus, John S. Lubinetsky, and Roman Drukharov in connection with the attempted sale of the Phillipsburg property owned by Malcontent LLC and operated as...
Wait, Jamie, I just want everyone to know that Roman has fully complied with everything, and he in my opinion, so far has been an inadvertent victim of a conspiracy
Yeah.
that he didn't really understand the full
I agree.
scope of it. And one second, right here. When you are compliant with subpoenas and are forthcoming, you do not deserve to be discredited, and you do not deserve to be roped into it just because the facts have to include you into it. That's my 2 cents as the person that knows more about the subject matter than anyone else. Please continue. Roman, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Documentary and photographic evidence show that Ms. Rhesus unlawfully accessed and photographed confidential materials belonging to me, Daniel Rhesus, used those materials to impersonate me in the transaction, and with the assistance of counsel and broker sought to transfer or encumber property under my lawful leasehold interest without authorization. 2. Factual overview. Between June and October
Wait, pause.
2000.
The best part is nobody knows what the actual issue is. So what we're doing is we're telling a story backwards. We're saying, hey, these are all the crimes, but what actually happened? So please understand that there's a lot of media and movies out there. I assure you there's nothing more entertaining than what you're about to see over the next few years. Please continue. I promise you, I watch a lot of fucking television.
Okay. Between June and October 2025, attorney John S. Lubinetsky acted as closing counsel for Mallory Blask Rhesus while simultaneously maintaining an attorney-client relationship with me in prior and overlapping matters concerning the same property. Broker Roman Drukarov circulated confidential sale documents and communications naming me as, quote, seller's representative after I had expressly withdrawn consent. 3. Ms. Rhesus entered my locked office, removed or photographed company records, and presented those records as her own to facilitate contract execution. 4. All 3 parties continued transactional activity after receipt of formal cease and desist notices, and while aware that A, I held a 99-year lease, B, the property was subject to active litigation, and C, law enforcement complaints were pending. These acts collectively constitute knowing participation in fraud, conversion, and interference with property rights. A statement from the heart. There are moments when the law and the human spirit meet at a crossroads. For 3 years, I have tried to rebuild my life, my livelihood, and my faith in justice. Each time I stand up, those who promised loyalty have answered with theft, deceit, and manipulation. I have not only been stripped of property that I lawfully built and financed, I have been denied the fundamental right to parent my children, to earn a living, and to move through society without being stalked, maligned, or falsely accused. The pattern of misconduct against me has not been accidental. It has been deliberate, an orchestrated effort by individuals who exploit the trust of institutions, distort the court record, and weaponize legal process for personal gain. While I continue to comply with every order and uphold every obligation, my adversaries continue to exploit systemic bias, fabricating narratives that paint the abuser as the victim and the victim as unstable. This is not merely a private injustice. It is indictment of how easily truth can be buried under paperwork and persuasion. I submit this memorandum not in anger, but in exhaustion and faith that truth, law, and humanity can still intersect. Summary of events. Beginning in 2022, multiple individuals connected to my domestic and business affairs conspired to seize control of property and business interests that I developed and funded. These individuals used my own documents, obtained without authorization, to impersonate me in commercial transactions. They coordinated with a real estate broker and legal counsel to circulate contracts, letters of intent, and settlement drafts while I was either wrongfully detained or otherwise silenced by false filings.
Well said, Jamie.
Oh, thank you.
Well said.
Despite having invested
I mean,
over...
I know it's my words, but
It,
I'm
It
saying
is well
literally well said.
It is.
You are saying it very well.
Thank you. It is well written. Despite having invested over $90,000 of personal funds and holding...
Wait, pause. That's just for malcontent. That's
Correct.
just the Phillips
This
Road
is
property.
just malcontent.
Not including the money, the $50,000, $60,000 that was needed for the closing to buy the
Correct.
property,
Not including
and the
everything else.
$400,000 that was required to make sure the mortgage is sustained, maintained, and covered.
Correct.
Correct.
All those details are correct.
And working my ass off to make sure that all litigation doesn't affect that property.
Yes, very much so.
And litigation that was only the direct result of fraud committed against me, not my wrongdoing. I
Right.
didn't misappropriate funds, I did not steal, I did not lie on any federal documents, I did not mislead anyone, I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Correct. You did not.
Correct.
This is a correct, truthful statement.
Being the victim of Bob Menendez and Fred Davies, I was not even able to obtain the loans necessary to refinance my portfolio, which at the time was being robbed of me by humans like Matthew Leff and a slew of other scrupulous
Yes.
individuals that I choose not to mention right now. Keep reading, please.
Okay.
All this is true. This is 100% true. But it is an art piece, nothing more.
And holding a valid leasehold interest, I have been excluded from...
Pause. It's not working.
He's coming out. Hey, Dan. Hi, I'm John.
Hey, John. I'm Dan Reeses.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, this is a cease and desist for you.
Okay, can you leave, please?
I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police.
Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police.
No. I want you out of my fucking office now. I want you out of my fucking office.
You don't have a
I
right to
want
speak.
you out of my
You can't
fucking
speak to
office.
me like this.
I
I
want
will
you
leave, no
out of my
problem.
fucking office.
I did
you can
nothing.
wait outside.
I will definitely leave.
You can wait out there.
I don't appreciate being
You
spoken
can wait
to.
out
This
there.
is harassment.
You can wait the fuck out there. No,
Excuse
this
me.
is trespass, asshole.
This is, excuse
This
me.
is called trespass. You're bothering other people. Get
I'm not
outside.
bothering anyone.
I
I'm
need you to
here
wait
with
outside.
formal paperwork. I'm coming
I
as
need
an
you to sit
attorney.
outside.
I
You're
am.
not an attorney.
I'm a
You're
pro
not even
se
close.
litigant.
That's not an attorney. I need you to get out of here.
I don't mind leaving. I'm
I
just
need
saying
you
you're
to get the fuck
harassing
outta
me.
here.
You're harassing me. I'm not doing anything
Get out
wrong.
of
I'm
my
waiting for the
fucking
police.
office. There's just 2 chairs right out there. Please sit in them.
Yeah, no problem. I definitely will. I just
No, I want
wanted
you
you
outta
to
here.
stop harassing me.
I want you to fuck out of my office.
You have just insulted me.
I
You have
want you
just
out
committed.
of my
This
office.
is harassment.
You're a fucking nutcase. Get out of my office.
Excuse me?
Get out of my
I'm
office.
doing nothing except giving
Get
you
out of my
formal
office.
paperwork.
Get out of my
You're an
office.
attorney that represents. You have to take legal paperwork.
Get out of my office.
So you're not taking service?
I'm not touching anything by you. Please get out of my office.
It's not by me. This
Get
is
out
a
of my
third
office,
party.
please.
You're being served.
I need you to
You're
get
being
out of
legally
here.
served. You're legally being served. So you're not
Do you
taking
want me to
service?
throw you out?
You're threatening physical
No,
violence?
to remove you because what you're doing now
This is legal
trespass.
service. You just have to say I'm not taking legal service.
I'm not taking legal service.
That's
I'd
it.
like you to wait outside.
That's it. That's all you have to do. See, what you did was harassment and
Thank you,
verbal
thank you,
assault.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Jamie. All right, now continue.
All right. Despite having invested over $90,000 of personal funds and holding a valid leasehold interest, I have been excluded from all decision-making, deprived of income, and subjected to constant harassment designed to erode my stability and credibility. When I sought protection through lawful filings, the courts, relying on false representations and selective evidence, they chose expediency over accuracy. The result is a continuing deprivation of rights protected by both state and federal law. The following are the statutory violations. We will begin with the state offenses. I'm not going to read the numbers, just the names. Number 1, theft by deception. Yes. 2, theft of property, loss or mislaid. Yes. 3, forgery and uttering false statements. Yes. 4, false statements to obtain property or credit. Yes. 5, deceptive business practices. Absolutely. 6, misrepresentation of financial condition. Yes. 7, commercial bribery and breach of duty to act disinterestedly. Absolutely. 8, misapplication of entrusted property. 9, coercive control and domestic violence. Yes. 10, perjury and false swearing.
Absolutely. 11, tampering with public records. 12, obstructing the administration of law. That's pretty much every lawyer. 13,
Every lawyer.
every. This is like almost
Totally
every
normal.
lawyer
That's the
we
point.
deal with.
The courts do nothing about it.
Nothing.
The lawyers are empowered.
Nothing.
Why wouldn't you want to commit crime against someone like myself that has no judicial rights and zero due process? You're able to win on nothing more
Well,
than
that's what I
lies.
said to you before. I
Everyone
said
keeps me out of court.
if lawyers can do this to you, and you have such a loud voice, and try to do it to you, imagine like the regular person has no
That's
hope.
the entire point.
They
The
have no
entire-
hope.
The entire point is everyone watches and sees how strong I am and sees how difficult it is for me.
Yeah.
So imagine it for anyone else. Everyone
It would
who
be
has
impossible.
a brain knows that this is the most extreme example that you can imagine and a complete and utter failure by the system. It is a social nuclear weapon being detonated. I am a white guy. Trust me.
You are
It
a white
makes
guy.
sense.
Okay.
For me to be a victim,
13.
It takes a miracle.
Yeah, harassment and cyber harassment. Yes. 14, Uniform Fraudulent Transfer Act. And 15, dissipation of marital assets during divorce. All true,
That
all
one, that last
correct.
one is really important.
Yeah.
And
All right, the following are the federal offenses. Number 1, conspiracy to defraud the United States. Number 2, false statements in matters within federal jurisdiction. Absolutely. 3, mail fraud. Yes. 4, wire fraud.
yes,
5.
that one's a yes.
Yeah, they're all yes. Yes. Scheme to deprive of honest services. Yes.
I'm just
6.
curious. Just-
Obstruction of justice. 7, tampering with a witness or a victim. My God, yes. 8, destruction of records in federal investigations. Yes. 10, money laundering. And 11, racketeer influencing corrupt organizations. RICO. Yes, yes.
Pretty powerful stuff. Keep going.
All right, the next section is the civil and constitutional provisions. Number 1, deprivation of civil rights under the color of law. That is just you for everything in this case, involving everything in all your cases right now. It's unbelievable. Let's just like highlight that exclamation point. 2, conspiracy to interfere with civil rights. Absolutely. 3, U.S. Constitution Amendment, due process and equal protection. 4, natural and unalienable rights. And 5, punitive damages for malice and fraud.
Alice.
Each statute correlates with specific conduct, unauthorized sale attempts, falsified filings, perjured certifications, and ongoing interference with both personal and parental rights. Alleged professional conduct violations. The following are rules of professional conduct for attorneys that have been broken. Number 1, failure to provide competent representation. Yes. 2,
I don't even know where to begin.
I know. Assisting client in fraudulent conduct. Yes. 3, lack of diligence and promptness. 4, failure to communicate material information. 5, undisclosed fee basis and scope of engagement. 6, breach of confidentiality and misuse of client information. I mean, this is every lawyer that I've met. 7, concurrent conflict of interest. 8, use of client information to disadvantage another. Wow.
But you didn't know that was a law.
I didn't know that one.
100%.
Wow, wow.
Believe it or not, but,
Wow.
the law is requiring people to be equal, but it is the inability for regular citizens to understand
But like,
that lawyers break the law on
All
behalf
the time.
of paying clients.
All the
Yeah.
time.
But they need to be held accountable, and this is the case that holds them accountable for it, or my life is destroyed because the legal system is completely fraudulent and should be
oh my God,
completely
completely.
deleted and
This
revamped.
is unbelievable.
My case is
Listen to
the
this
most
one.
important- yeah.
Listen to this one.
Oh, I wrote it, but yeah, go ahead.
Misuse of information from a former client.
Correct.
Oh, look who did that a couple of times. I
I
can
know.
name a couple people.
I know. That's why it's such an it's the
Wow.
Penske file.
Wow.
The Penske file,
Wow.
aka the Lubensky file.
Wow. Just those two I could talk about for an hour. Okay. Whew, that was a good one. 10, candor towards the tribunal. 11, falsifying evidence or assisting false testimony. Wow, yeah, hi, that one. 12, false statements to third persons. Ooh, look at that. That's a big one.
Yep.
13, misleading unrepresented persons.
That's me. And,
14,
as an unrepresented or pro se, but I am unrepresented, he lied his role in the transaction, and omission is a complete lie if you're doing a financial transaction.
oh my God. Well, I mean, I'm just thinking of every
Being left
lawyer
off
right
of
now.
the
All,
financial-
everything.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
also
I
the
get it.
facts of this one. It's applicable
It's
to many things.
unbelievable.
That's why the Casper repository is the most powerful tool
Yeah.
imaginable. But organization is an important thing that just keep
key,
reading.
right.
Jamie. Just keep reading.
Number 14, failure to supervise non-lawyer assistants.
Keep reading.
15, failure to report misconduct. 16, violation through acts of another. That's interesting. 17, conduct involving fraud or deceit. 18.
And these are all with statutes next
Yeah,
to
they
them.
all have statutes. I'm just not reading the statute. It'll
Got
just
it. That's
take too
important for
long.
everyone to
I
understand.
did,
These are,
yeah.
these are all real laws,
Real
real
laws.
statutes.
Conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. And these are the broker and realtor ethical standards. There's 3 of them. Number 1, it's NJSA, fraud, misrepresentation, and failure to disclose. NJAC, duty to ascertain ownership and authority. And the Realtor Code of Ethics, truthful representation, avoidance of unauthorized practice, and non-interference with existing agreements. Human consequences and systemic failure. Behind each citation lies a lived experience of humiliation, exclusion, and grief. To watch one's work dismantled through forged papers and one's children alienated through fabricated accusations is to experience a slow civil death. Each day brings a new act of retaliation disguised as procedure. A hearing scheduled without notice, a filing misquoted, a decision entered before evidence is reviewed. The court, an institution I still respect deeply, has been misled, not malicious. Yet its difference to appearances, the calm voice of the manipulator versus the desperation of the wrong,
All right, Jamie, we're going to take a little break.
has inverted justice.
Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. No, we're...
He's coming out. How you doing? Hi, I'm John.
Hey, John. I'm Dan Reeses.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, this is a cease and desist for you.
Okay, can you leave, please?
I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police.
Can you call the police?
Yeah, call the police.
No. I want you out of my fucking office now. I want you out of my fucking office.
You don't have a
I
right to
want
speak.
you out of my
You can't
fucking
speak to
office.
me like this.
I
I will
want
leave,
you
no
out of my
problem.
fucking office.
I did
you can
nothing.
wait outside.
I will definitely leave.
You can wait out there.
I don't appreciate being
You
spoken
can wait
to.
out
This
there.
is harassment.
You can wait the fuck out there. No,
Excuse
this
me.
is trespass, asshole.
This is, excuse
This
me.
is called trespass. You're bothering other people.
I'm not
Outside.
bothering anyone.
I
I'm
need you to
here
wait
with
outside.
formal paperwork. I'm coming
I
as
need
an
you to stay
attorney.
outside.
I
You're
am.
not an attorney.
I'm a
You're
pro
not
se
even close.
litigant.
That's not an attorney. I need you to get out of here.
I don't mind leaving. I'm just
need
saying
you
you're
to get the fuck
harassing
outta
me.
here.
You're harassing me. I'm not doing anything
Get out
wrong.
of
I'm
my
waiting for the
fucking
police.
office. There's just 2 chairs right out there. Please sit in them.
Yeah, no problem. I definitely will. I just
No, I want
wanted
you
you
outta
to
here.
stop harassing me.
I want you to fuck out of my office.
You have just insulted me.
I
You have
want you
just
out
committed.
of my
This is
office.
harassment.
You're a fucking nutcase. Get out of my office.
Excuse me?
Get out of my
I'm
office.
doing nothing except giving
Get
you
out of my
formal
office.
paperwork.
Get out of my
You're an
office.
attorney that represents. You have to take legal paperwork.
Get out of my office.
So you're not taking service?
I'm not touching anything by you. Please get out of my office.
It's not by me. This
Get
is a
out of my
third
office,
party.
please.
You're being served.
I need you to
You're
get
being
out of
legally
here.
served. You're legally being served. So you're not
Do you
taking
want me to
service?
throw you out?
You're threatening physical
No,
violence?
to remove you because what you're doing now.
This is legal
trespass.
service. You just have to say I'm not taking legal service.
I'm not taking legal service.
That's
I'd
it.
like you to wait outside.
That's it. That's all you have to do. See, what you did was harassment and
Thank
verbal
you, thank
assault.
You, thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Jamie,